Hello and welcome to Elecspo, and today we're talking about Pep Guardiola. The Man City boss is one of the best managers in the world today. Since his arrival at Barcelona back in 2008, he's been toasted as a modern managerial great and has won trophies everywhere he's been. His career has taken him from Spain to Germany and now to England with Manchester City. His sides play incredible and intricate football, putting real meaning into the beautiful game. But one question about Guardiola has always lingered: could he do it at a smaller club? Everywhere he's been, he's already had an incredibly lavish squad, or he's had the resources to get the players he wants. I mean, just look at the money he spent on defenders at Man City. The thing is, we'll probably never find out how Guardiola would do at a smaller club because of his reputation and stature in the game, but that's not good enough for me. So using Football Manager 2021, I'm sending one of the best managers in the world to League 2. Man City will be looking for a new boss, as Pep Guardiola is taking his talents to Grimsby. He's got a 10-year deal on a much more modest £2,000 a week, while former Mariners boss Ian Holloway will act as assistant. Can Pep's incredible management skills produce results in the fourth tier of English football, or will he prove the doubters right that he can only do it with elite clubs in an embarrassment of riches? Let's find out. Okay, so here we are at the start of the simulation, and as you can see, Pep Guardiola is the Grimsby Town manager. They've spent the past 4 years in the fourth tier of English football. They've came 14th, 18th, 17th, 15th. So they're not expected to do anything, maybe survive, probably about as good as it'll get. But what can they do now that they've got Pep Guardiola, one of the best managers in the world? Let's simulate a year into the future. Let's see how things go at Blundell Park. Okay, so here we are at the end of the first year, and as you can see, Pep Guardiola's Grimsby Town are going up. They've gone up automatically. They've came second in the Sky Bet League 2, 78 points on the board, 6 behind the title winners Colchester United. Is it Colchester United? It is. Again, it's irrelevant, getting distracted. Like a dog with a ball. Anyway, even with the arrival of Pep Guardiola, I never expected Grimsby would go up. I mean, in reality, this squad is fighting just to survive in the Football League. They could go down to non-league football at the end of this season, if it happens. But on Football Manager, with Pep Guardiola in charge, he has transformed the Mariners from relegation fodder to a League 1 team. Virgil Gomez got 18 goals. He's the only Grimsby player that features in the top stats. Came second in the Golden Boot race. Let's check Pep Guardiola out. Let's see how he's feeling. He's happy to be at Grimsby, which is good because that's where you are, Pep. And would one day like to manage a bigger team. Come on, Pep, you've only been there 5 minutes. There will be a bigger team if you keep dragging them up the Football League. That's the only way you're going to get out of this club. As he's got a 10-year contract. Ian Holloway is left, by the way. I don't think it really matters. He's left in reality. As you can see, there's no Ian Holloway there, but it doesn't matter. Pep still guided them to promotion. In the Cups, he actually made a League Cup quarter-final. That is damn impressive. For a club like Grimsby Town to get to the League Cup quarter-final where they were beaten by Everton. Who did they beat on the way? They beat Crawley, Swansea, that's a pretty big win, and Morecambe. Not bad. FA Cup, they made it to the second round, didn't reach the third round proper, but that doesn't matter. Pep was more focused on promotion. Ended the season with 2 2-1 wins, a lot of 2-1s here. Doesn't look like it's been too flashy from Pep Guardiola's side. We'll have a look at the table again in a bit more depth. Mansfield winning the playoffs, which is nice. Got 62 goals, which seems to be about the average really, and conceded 46, which is one of the lowest by the looks of things. Yeah, so pretty tight defence there they had. 22 wins, 12 draws and 12 losses. I'm going to have a look at the overall stats. See what's been... Has Pep really changed Grimsby? They lost possession more than... Oh no, they lost possession less than anyone in the division, so that's good. They're retaining the ball better, which I imagine is a Pep Guardiola thing. I mean, it is everywhere he's been. They've kept the ball brilliantly. Obviously, it's only dependent on the players you've got. Average possession, that's up 52%. The joint highest in the division alongside Bradford, Walsall and Salford. And he's finished above Salford, so that's another... Technically, it's a win for Man City over Man United, but that doesn't really matter. But there we go, Grimsby Town completed more crosses than anyone, higher percentage than Is that a Pep thing, crosses? Not really sure. Has been bringing the fans at least. Average attendance. Grimsby Town third at 58% full. I don't know what it is normally, but there have been 5,312 fans flocking to Blundell Park every week to watch Pep Guardiola's mighty Mariners. Transfers, obviously, he's not been able to do anything on account of having no money. I mean, you can see here, spent £2,000, brought in 21,000. I mean, it's pocket change to a man like Pep Guardiola. He has signed a few players on frees from here onwards. I don't recognise any of the names other than Adam Curry. I remember him playing at Shields back in the day. Well, 2015 before he went to Hull. But he hasn't done very well. It's not a problem. But anyway, Guardiola's side are going up to League One. It's been a bright start for Guardiola in the lower leagues. Can he continue the rise of Grimsby Town as they move into League One? Let's find out. Okay, so here we are, Season 2, the League One table, and as you can see, Grimsby Town, they've survived, which I think that's got to go down as a win. 61 points on the board to finish 13th. They've finished above Sunderland. Compare and contrast those clubs. Sunderland spent a decade in the Premier League. Grimsby they're better known for that Young's Fishing advert. Yet Grimsby have finished a point above the Black Cats. A solid start to life in League One for Pep Guardiola. They were closer to the playoffs than they were relegation, which it's got to be impressive. You've got to be impressed with Pep Guardiola here. Finances are okay in yellow. I don't know what that means. If anyone of you know in the comments below what that means, let me know. Why is it suddenly a yellowy orange colour? Because I'm none the wiser. There've been no landmarks at the club. Obviously they got promoted. They've spent a little bit more money, just shy of £100,000, brought in 10,000. No names really standing out for me here. Fans of the lower clubs will probably recognise some of them, I guess, but he hasn't tapped into his hefty little contact book. There's no Barcelona, there's no Spaniards, there's no Man City players coming into Grimsby Town. But it hasn't mattered, they've still finished 13th, so that's progress for Pep. They're doing better than I thought they would already. Promoted from League 2 despite being relegation candidates, and in the first season they've solidified themselves in League 1. Let's have a look at the stats, see what average possession. This looks to be where Grimsby have suffered. They're a lot lower down, they've struggled to keep the ball. Possession lost, where is that? Passes completed. Way down Grimsby. Haven't been getting on the ball as much. Pass completion. Grimsby way down again. Possession lost. They've lost it more times than anyone. So there's a lot of work to be done here at Grimsby Town. Net transfer spend, 9th. Compare that to some of the other teams. They've done alright. But a lot of improvement needed from Pep Guardiola at Grimsby Town, clearly. Although they're competing at a higher level than they have any right to be. We'll go into the third year. Pep's got the building blocks. He's solidified himself in League One. Can he now kick on for a promotion charge? Let's find out. Can Pep take Grimsby Town into the Championship? Right, it's Season 3 here and the answer is no. Pep Guardiola can't take Grimsby Town into the Championship. Grimsby Town have been relegated. They've finished rock bottom of League 2 with 42 points on the board, 8 adrift of survival. MK Dons getting 50 points to stay in the division. But Grimsby Town are going down. They're going back to League 2 where they've been spending their recent history. Let's check. Oh, hang on, there's been a change. Pep Guardiola's gone. Now I'm pretty sure I locked Pep Guardiola down to a contract that was going to keep him there no matter what happened. So let's have a look what's at managers. Pep Guardiola was sacked. Has Pep ever been sacked in his career? I'm sure everywhere else he's just walked away from at the end of a contract, but no, Pep Guardiola has been sacked by Grimsby Town on the 3rd of December 2022, 2 years, 155 days into the job. The man who took Grimsby Town into League 1 was clearly struggling to keep them up and he's lost his job. Let's see where Grimsby were when Pep got the sack. So it's the 3rd of December. See it, look at the schedule. The 3rd of December was... They got beat 2-0 by Mansfield, which is a run of 3 games without a win. It doesn't look like they've been very good at all, actually. They got a win on the second day of the season against Gillingham. Then they had to wait until November to win. Pep had only won, he'd won 3 league games this season before he got the sack. Let's have a look at where they were. I'm going to assume they were bottom. They fell like a stone. They've been bottom of the league for the majority of the campaign. Yeah, they were rock bottom when Pep got the sack. They've been rock bottom for a while. The club were in free fall and Pep Guardiola has gone. So really that just tells us that Pep Guardiola can't do it at a smaller club. The finances are no longer yellow okay, so that's a thing. Where's Guardiola now? He's still unemployed, hasn't picked a new job. He's got a preference to be a manager in his new role. Let's see if he's made any friends, at least. There's no one sticking out there. Happiness, favoured personnel. No one from the Grimsby Town era. That tells you what he thought of living on the East Coast. Is it the East Coast? Well, yeah, technically it's almost the North East. But either way, did he spend a bit of money? No, about the same what they'd spent the year before, which isn't a lot. But there we have it. Pep Guardiola can't do it at a lower league club. In fact, he was sacked for the first time in his career. Grimsby Town finishing bottom of League One. He took them up in his first season, did alright in his second season, but the third one has ended in disaster. Punished almost for his bright start. Dear me. Christ, imagine Pep Guardiola getting the sack from Grimsby Town. Imagine the audacity of a club like Grimsby Town to have someone like Pep Guardiola and say, no, you need to go, mate. But that is exactly what happened, and Pep Guardiola has been sacked by Grimsby Town. But we will leave it there. Let me know in the comments below if there's any experiments you'd like me to do similar to this one. They're a bit daft, you know, the name out of Blackpool one. They're just a bit of fun. I've enjoyed myself, I hope you have too, but we will leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Elecspo. And until next time, we will see you around.